Uh, we're live, I believe. Yes, yes, we are live. All right. Uh, Hello, everyone. I am Onichaps. I am uh, a video gamer and let's player, and I have been interested in video games since childhood. Since 2010, I've been regularly uploading let's play videos on YouTube, and since 2014, I have been regularly live streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. My style is very casual, and I like to present a friendly and relaxing atmosphere in my live streams. The game we will be playing today is Trüberbrook. It is a thrilling mystery sci-fi adventure game with handmade scenery taking place in a 1960s parallel universe. The game is developed by BTF. The link to the game is available in the YouTube description. The event is that we're part of is the Game and Trend Mixer Online, a peer learning and exchange program for game developers and game design students, organized by the Goethe Institut and the Stiftung Digitale Spielekultur. The link is provided in YouTube. I apologize if my pronunciation of German words is wrong. It is not a language I'm familiar with. The Goethe Institute at Max Mueller Bhavan in the Federal Republic of Germany's cultural institute active worldwide. They promote the study of German abroad and encourage international cultural exchange through an array of projects, programs, and grants, this being one of them. Right. Okay. Without further ado, we appear to have nobody in the chat, but regardless, without further ado, uh, let us change over to the game quickly. All right. So this is Trüberbrook. The game has a few. The game has 3 slave slots, and it has a few. It has a pre-title, prologue, and 5 chapters. We will be jumping straight into chapter 1 as a showcase of the game's core gameplay mechanic. The prologue and pre-title are more or less introductory scenes. The game does have a very involved story, so without further ado, let's dive right into it.
I can't fix this. The master key is missing and a weasel damaged the electric mains.
Maybe it was the burglar who did this.
The plan. I'll hold the position and try my best. Why don't you take a look around town? We need the master key for the cable car. Also, we need to override the broken mains. Think you can remember that?
I'll try to remember.
Let's go. This is going to be fun.
Alright, so you play as this man. This is Hans Tannhauser. He is working on his PhD in this village of Trüberbrook that is available that way. His thesis that he's working in was stolen from his room at night in his hotel, and he followed the thief up to this cable car section. This is Gretchen. I don't recall her surname or whether it was ever spoken. She's a student of anthropology who is interested in this whole adventure and is helping Hans here try to retrieve his papers. So, yes, unfortunately,
It's glowing red.
the cable car system is broken.
It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
Mhm.
Hey, what's that look on your face, Professor?
Hi.
Hey.
About the cable car?
Okay.
And you really want to go up there?
Why, are you afraid? Whatever we find over there could be of great importance to the Institute of Anthropology. Come on already! And that cable car looks sturdy enough, doesn't it?
What kind of a cult is it you're looking for precisely?
A Proto-Germanic cult here in the mountains. Proto-Germanic meaning before the Germans. Anyway, this place is supposed to have been a holy site to those Proto-Germans, where they made contact with their gods. Exciting, huh?
Alright.
Gretchen, what was it that you do for a living again?
I'm an anthropologist. I am conducting research on an ancient Proto-Germanic culture that is believed to have settled right here in this area. That was some 2,000 years ago, though.
Cool.
Okay, I'll try to come up with something.
Anything else I can help you with?
No thanks. That'll be all for now. Well then, bye.
Bye. See you soon.
Another interesting thing about this game, and very helpful, is that when you press space, it shows all the interactable objects on screen. So right now, for example, we can interact with this.
I have to insert a coin first.
Indeed. Or this.
You can see all over the valley. From this distance, I can only imagine what's on the other shore.
High voltage. There's got to be a way we can fix this.
Just touch it. What possibly could go wrong?
Are you okay? Do you have brain damage?
Oh my gosh.
It's a well-known fact that weasels have a dangerously loving affection towards all sorts of cables. The present case suggests a rather impressive specimen, judging by the thickness of the cable. Last resort, self-termination. I wonder what that is.
Touch it. What could possibly go wrong?
Locked.
Okay.
This old generator is running at maximum strength. It's even sending out sparks.
Indeed.
Hello? Anybody there? What was that?
Weirdness, that's what it was. It was just weirdness. Oh, look, a box.
Judging by the smell, this was used to transport cookies and lollipops.
Wonderful. Grab it. Just grab it and put it in your inventory. Alright, let's head into town. Let's see if we can find the key and something to repair this line without directly touching it physically. Alright, so this is the village of Trüberbrook, not town. And we have some interesting people here. Alright. Hey, look, it's a clothesline.
There's a clothesline up there, right under my window.
That's my window.
It's the window to my room. A hanger is dangling from the clothesline. Marvelous engineering.
Totally. Total marvelous. Alright, so this is where we stay.
As you well know, Beverly, I am a man tempered by a sober lifestyle. However, I keep dwelling on the fact that a sheer infinite amount of states of matter can lie between expectation and reality.
My accommodation, the guest house Vadest Lust, looks slightly more luxurious in the notification.
Oh, dang it. We have bots. Let me refresh the chat. There we go. Oh my gosh. Bots. Bots. Truly the bane.
Actually, it's quite a nice table.
Be careful. The table is wobbling terribly.
Oh, that's terrible to hear, sir.
This table, it has a wobble. Everything's going down the drain around here.
This is...
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
You've got yourself a nice spot here.
It's heartbreaking to see the town in decline like this. Everything's going down the drain, just like this wobbly table.
Oh.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Are you all right?
Please don't ask. I can't even savor my cognac as long as this terrible table keeps on wobbling.
Oh, let me see if I can find some way to fix that. Dear chap.
You better keep your distance. This table has a horrible wobble.
Very well. Let's see if I can do something about that. And this is where we stay, in the something Winterslust. I forgot. I think the name's here right now, I think.
Please ring bell for service. We only serve small pots of coffee outside the restaurant.
All right. Let's talk. With
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Yes.
This establishment you call your own has quite the charm.
A family business for more than 75 years. Actually, I took over the guest house together with my brother. But now it's just me and my little daughter.
Being the only guest, I was wondering, how's the season going so far?
Season? We haven't had one in ages.
All right.
So what happened to your brother?
The only interest that scoundrel had was in his bottles. In the end, that good-for-nothing took a half too much of his Bolzenschuss and just made off.
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
Yes, I got robbed.
I'd like to report a theft. There was an uninvited guest in my room last night.
I love the
In
animation.
our house?
Our eyes were like,
Oh dear, I'm so very sorry. Let me call the police immediately.
Thanks.
I will keep you informed.
wonderful.
Can you tell me something about the old cable car?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. Then this company from overseas forced him to sell it.
Oh, that sounds awful. Who is Baron von
Who
Schultz?
exactly is this Baron von Sülz?
Baron von Sülz used to run the mine, a philanthropist and patron of the arts. His wife was a flamboyant Baroness von Sülz. You must have heard of her. Anyway, when the company took over the mine, the Baroness dropped him as well and left the Baron behind. A broken man. Now his cat is his only remaining pleasure.
Interesting.
What were they mining for? Do you know?
An old silver mine. So nothing a quantum physicist would be interested in. It's been a few years, back in the days, when there was enough work for everyone. Then this company took over the mine, only to shut it down immediately.
That sounds like an interesting conundrum here. All right.
So why did they shut down the mine?
There is talk and rumors all over the town. Allegedly, people started disappearing without a trace. Tourists, poor laborers without families, the odd stranger. Some folks were also talking about toxic residues in the air and the water. But nobody knows anything with certainty. If you ask me, I'm just glad the whole affair has come to an end. All those rumors have kept spa guests away for years, as you can see for yourself.
Indeed.
What about this mysterious company you were talking of?
They are called Millennium Cooperative or something like that. A very dubious corporation. They have connections to the top, if you know what I mean. Way up to the highest circles of power.
All right.
What became of the people working the mine?
More and more outsiders came to town. Nobody knows what they were actually doing in the mines. Some went missing, some went crazy. Who can tell? At one point, they even bought the old sanitarium in order to provide housing for their workers. That was before the mine shut down, of course.
All right.
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser. By the way, the buffet is open. Please help yourself.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Let me go check out the buffet. Also, perhaps the newspaper. I like that the creepy finding in the swamps, the PD is like turned, like, you know, like written in, like filled in with pen. September 1st is circled. I wonder if that's interesting. We'll think about it. Hey, there's a kid here. Hello, kid.
She seems very focused.
Yes.
Hey. She's almost in a trance.
Indeed.
Science fiction. Something involving spaceships.
very spaceships. Speaking of spaceships, actually, there's that's a terrible segue. Uh, but let me enable this. So, as part of the Game Train and Mixer event, you are you can sometimes I will put up these questions during the stream. There will be 3 questions on every stream, and if you have the answer, you can send your answers to the email listed above. A little while later, I'll put up the other question, and so on. So, this will be on the screen at this point while I continue in the game.
Please don't stand there.
Excuse me, didn't mean to. What's that you're watching?
Never seen a TV before?
Coming up next, a new episode of Rocket Ship Andromeda.
Have you been living under a rock? With a TV set, you can take journeys to other worlds. Now that I think of it, I have never seen you here before. Are you from another world as well?
You know what? I might be from another world.
You bet I am. My name is Hans. I just arrived from Berlin.
Hey Hans, I'm Leni. My mom owns the place.
70,000 light years from home, the rocket ship has stranded in star system Omega 3.
Is Berlin also in star system Omega 3?
Oh man, I kind of want to lie to the kid, but I also don't feel like that's a good idea. I'll just say.
Berlin is located right in the middle of Brandenburg, so it is worlds apart.
Brandenburg? Never heard of it.
Star Cybernetition Commander Aurora is searching for a way back home.
And what do you do for a living? Are you a famous cybernetician too?
I'm a quantum physicist.
Quantum what? Anyways, I'm going to be a star cybernetician.
Only Commander Aurora can disintegrate the even Rulans into thin air with her space beams.
So, do you Berlinellians have any special powers? Can you make things disappear?
Ah,
I can make incredible amounts of candy disappear.
I can do that too.
Stay tuned, folks. We will be right back after a few consumer-oriented product endorsements.
My uncle knew how to make things disappear as well. I also know where, but I mustn't tell anyone on Earth.
Oh,
Your uncle was a wizard?
totally.
Wizards? They aren't even real.
So, what do I have to do to make you tell me?
There's only one thing I can think of. Can you prove you're not an Earthling?
I'll think of something.
I will definitely think of something. Let's see if I can think of something.
Look, this is the star log I'm using to stay in contact with my home planet. Just met human child Lenny, keeper of a cosmic secret.
Awesome. Is this a Starlog for real? May I please?
My pleasure.
This is Leni of Planet Earth speaking. My uncle had a secret stash hidden under a loose plank in room 3.
Room 3? That happens to be my room.
Room 3 used to be where my uncle Heinz lived.
And where is your uncle now?
My mom says he is now living on planet No Good.
Brilliant. Alright. Hey, there's flies on the buffet. I'm not sure that's good.
Is that a maggot?
It's having a good time.
Probably
I'll
shouldn't be
save you,
there.
my little friend.
Yay, I have a maggot in my inventory. I feel blessed.
Modern cuisine. A lump of minced meat in the shape of a hedgehog, garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Toast Hawaii. Cheese skewers.
Looks a bit shabby.
Very shabby.
I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash. But I love cheese skewers.
Very cheesy and very skewery. Hey, something fell
This
over.
can must have fallen off the table.
take it while the landlady isn't looking.
There's something funny about that clock.
It's not running. No, it is running, but it's not running.
A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase. Some of the varnish is starting to come off. How poetic.
I enjoy that the TV show, like the sound of the TV show, has the Wilhelm scream in it.
Now where would this lead to?
Alright, let's go back to our room. Maybe we can find Uncle Heinz's secret stash.
Locked.
Alright. Alright, so this is our room. This is where our thesis was stolen from, and pretty much like random junk.
Before you even know, the world lies in ruins.
The thief was.
I hope this isn't a bad omen.
The thief was never careful at all. Ah, nice towel. Good towel. Excellent towel. Hey, there's something underneath the bed. Didn't see it at night.
There's something lying on the floor. It's a massage rod. Somebody must have misplaced it.
Yes, it's a massage rod.
The weather has brightened up.
Hey, let's see if I can take this. It might be helpful in putting the wires together. Give me that. Thank you, coat hanger. Very nice. Ah!
Oh, there really is a hidden stash below.
Interesting. What is in the stash?
Loads of useless junk, and an almost empty bottle of schnapps. I'll only take the schnapps. Bolts and shoes.
Cool, it's bolts and shoes.
I don't want to mess up the crime scene.
Probably not. The police are coming. Hey, there's another coat hanger. Maybe I can grab that too.
Just a hanger.
Take it. Use 2 coat hangers instead of 1. Twice the coat hanger.
Maybe somebody hid their money in there.
Double the... Hello?
No.
No? Okay. Don't want to give the cheese skewer to the mice? Okay.
Supplemental. I'm afraid the condition of my room is far below expected.
Nice. Hey, it's a skull. Hello, skull.
Hanging dead animals on your wall is a bit eccentric.
It is. Hey, it's a thingy.
Creepy. Some kind of a sea monster.
It's a cool sea
Must be a local myth.
It's a cool sea monster that is somewhere in the middle of a town, village in the middle of Germany, somehow. Which is nowhere near the sea, but good enough. Sea, am I right? Alright.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Have you talked to the police yet?
I gave the officer an outline of the crime. It's only going to be a matter of hours before someone will attend to the issue.
What do you mean, a matter of hours?
The police station is right next town, but as you know, that's quite the distance. We have to be patient. As soon as the inspector has solved his current case, he will start working on yours straight away.
Keep me up to date.
I will let you know if there are any new developments.
Brilliant.
About the cable car?
Sure. What else do you want to know?
Oh,
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
perhaps I can take
Now
one.
look at all these fishing rods. Quite the collection.
You can borrow one if you like, but only in exchange for a pawn. They have a tendency to get lost otherwise.
Pawn? You mean deposit?
Indeed. Can I deposit this?
Would this be an adequate deposit for the fishing rod?
I'm afraid not. It should be something that attracts attention but has no real importance. Something you can do without while you are on fishing tour.
Hmm. Would you like a massage rod?
Oh, thanks. For me?
Does this device suffice as a deposit in exchange for the fishing rod?
Yes. Feel free to leave it here.
Yes, that sounds like a good deal.
Just be sure to bring it back, will you?
And while we're on the subject of bringing back, let's have the next question up on the screen. Alright, so we now have a fishing rod. Wonderful. Very wonderful. Alright. Uh,
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
no, not that.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
Indeed. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can figure out some way to... Oh, something happened to the statue.
Looks like it was struck by lightning the other night.
That sounds
Still
odd.
looks in good condition, though.
I don't want to cover up these people's works of art.
Alright, understandable. Hey,
This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons.
purely decorative reasons. Alright, let's see if we can go fish for something. Hey, is that Klaus the cat?
This cat again. I don't think it's in the mood for that right now. A hiking map of the region. The upper section has been torn off. This cat again.
Can I grab the cat somehow? Let's see if I can.
Paddleboat rental. 1 hour, 1 Deutschmark.
Alright. Okay, let's see if I can do some fishing.
Well then, good catch.
And you're gonna... Yeah, that's not structurally sound. uh,
What the... can opener?
oh, interesting. Maybe I can perhaps open the can with the can opener. Which... I guess not. Alright then. Cool. What's the fishing rod? Do I still have it? I don't. Oh no. Oh no. Well. Welp. Hey, something in these cattails? Oh, maybe I can use the cattails to get the cat's tail. Okay.
That's some sturdy, full-grown reed.
Snag it. Snag some reeds. Alright. Hey, cat. Cat. Cat, hey. Hey. Hey.
I don't think it's in the mood for that right now.
Alright, cat, I'm afraid we will come back for you. Clearly, we need some other resources to grab the cat. Grab the cat. Do, 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 do. Oh my gosh. I don't have to cover it up, but maybe I can vandalize it.
Now it's a case for the metal restorer.
Oh, shit. Oh, it was so funny.
I professionally disassembled this town's landmark, an old set of armor, in a fit of passion. Note to self, make another appointment with the clinical psychologist.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh no. But now I have some way of handling high voltage lines. Maybe I can scare this guy. Hello, sir. Let me try to scare you.
I don't want to frighten him.
Ah. You're too much of a nice guy, Hans. Who destroyed a town's famous central landmark. Okay. Maybe you're not a nice guy. Who knows? But while that's on the subject, perhaps we will go on to our third question. Perhaps we will. Alright, let's see if we can now handle this. Maybe I can scare Gretchen. Oh no.
Hi.
Hey.
She doesn't even notice. Okay.
I wonder what interest the burglar has in my paper.
Presumably not the brightest candle on the cake. Who else would steal a paper on quantum physics?
Alright.
I just wanted to say hi.
All right. Don't forget we need to get the cake.
Alright.
Voila. There's a current again.
Wonderful.
I'll just leave it like that.
Sure, I'm sure nobody would ever notice the difference. Nobody would ever notice the difference. No, nobody. Alright, let's see if I can get something to repair your wobbly table, sir. Your wobbly aid. What words?
They don't seem to have many bookings. All the keys are still there.
They are indeed there.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Cool. No.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
Indeed. Wait, I have this bottle of snaps. Bolton shush. Maybe I can do something with it. Perhaps I can do something with it. Let me see. No. No. Nope. Alright. I have an idea. I have a very, very sneaky idea. Nope. 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 Alright, I have an idea. I have a coaster. Maybe I can use that to repair the table. Repair table. Ah!
Thank you, but I believe this ordinary table is not deserving of your delicate tablecloth.
Oh, that's disappointing.
It might be able to support a glass of beer, but not this table.
Ah.
Actually, it just needs one more mew.
Really? One more?
My father used to say, the only thing more stable than a beer coaster was 2 beer coasters. And I think I finally understand what he meant.
You know, maybe we can get another coaster. Hey, can you give me a coaster?
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Is there not a single policeman in this godforsaken hole?
God-forsaken? Be careful what you say. The inspector is in charge of the whole county. And it has been 15 years since something happened in Trüberbrook. A dog had run off, if I remember correctly. Would you like to hear the story?
Not really. Just keep me informed, please.
Of course, Mr. Tenhauser.
Wonderful.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at...
Please ring bell for service. We
Ah,
only serve...
okay. Bell. Where's the bell? There's no way to ring the bell? Really? Really? Huh. Do want to ring the bell, but I guess I can't.
She's the landlady here.
Precisely.
Alright. How do I get another beer coaster? Perhaps there was one in my room. That is a possibility. Let's go quickly check that out. I have a beer bottle, so perhaps there's a coaster too.
No.
Really?
I'm not tired.
Are you sure though? But are you
I would probably hurt myself.
You'll hurt yourself making the bed. You know, I. Hmm. You know what? Sure.
I don't want to cover up these people's works of art.
You could if you wanted to. I'm just saying. You could have. If you wanted to. Alright. Let's try to find another beer coaster. And perhaps... No. No. Nope. Poke it.
I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash. I'd rather not disturb the little one.
Disturb the little one.
I need to know what happens next.
Alright, don't disturb the little one. Oh, looks like we're almost coming up on time to finish the stream, so... Alright. Alright, then we've done some minor progress, and
Small ads, postings, announcements.
They're holding a town fair tonight with a band and a raffle.
Exciting.
Very exciting. Well, how about I stand before Hans's greatest work of art? Oh gosh. And yeah, that was a brief look into Trüberbrook, a mystery adventure, point and click classic style adventure game by BTF, and it is has a very unique how do you say visuals, because this really reminds me of like claymation visuals, like the movies Coraline, Paranorman, Kubo, though this is surprising, like though this is obviously much less like high quality than Kubo and the two strings, but yeah, definitely reminds me of the art style of Paranorman, though I'm not sure if this is a claymation game. It doesn't look like claymation. I feel like these are 3D models and which have been given this particular very unique visual style. So that's like certainly very interesting. So yeah, let's turn off the questions for now, and let's over to the main screen. All right. So that was it. A brief glimpse into Trüberbrook, a well, great, charming little indie game. Feel free to check out the game at trüberbrook.com, and uh, and there are further links. The direct links is given in the YouTube video description. Thank you for tuning in. You can also find my channel on Twitch, YouTube, Steam, and Reddit on the descriptions in the YouTube live stream. If you're interested, I have about I'd say 3,000, almost 4,000 videos on YouTube, for ranging over a number of games that I have played over the decade. Yeah, so feel free to drop by and tune in next week at this exact same time to for our next session of Game and Train Mixer LP. and wherein I will be playing the next game on the list, which would be and the games would, by the way, it will soon be available in the Goethe Institute library in I'm sorry, Max Mueller Bhavan, New Delhi. So drop by there if you're in town. The next week's game would be a heavy one. It is Through the Darkest of Times, and we will discuss more about it on next week. Tune in then. Take care and stay safe in these